Hello and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Pocket. We have a couple of free packs here to open, so I'm going to do that real quick, see if we get anything good. We still need Erica. We can't really complete our grass deck because we don't have an Erica, unfortunately. Eevee, Frostmoth, Doduo, and Starmie. Not the Starmie I want, but a Starmie, I guess. We'll open another Charizard pack. I was going to switch back to the Mewtwo one, see if we can sort of finish our Mewtwo deck. Still nothing. Good lord. Okay, we got him a Champy X, and we already, I believe, have one. So we might be able to mess around. I just want to show you guys new decks. I want to show you guys what it's like to be a free-to-play player. So yeah, that's not a new card. I don't think I have the Machop or Machoke, though. I have the hiccups so bad right now. Let's see. What do we have here? What do we have? We have two Machop. We have one Machoke. So we need a second Machoke, but then we might be able to mess around. Unfortunately, Machampy X is not that good. But again, another another deck I could bring you guys to the channel. We are going to be playing with another non-meta deck today. I'll actually show you guys before we hop in. It's just a basic Arbok Weezing deck. I had Grimer Muck in here as well, but then you can't put the X speeds in here, and I think it's really, you just kind of stall with Weezing. Like, you can tackle too because you have Dark Energy, so you're doing a little bit of chip damage, and then you put in Arbok to, you know, corner them and be able to take them out in hopefully 2 hits. So we're gonna use this deck. This is post-editing Red Raider Gator here to tell you guys that 97% of my watch time comes from people who aren't subscribed. So if you're watching the channel, please do subscribe, as it helps us out greatly. Enjoy the video. Peace. I haven't played since last night, so we're still at the 22 wins. I guess you guys would have seen that video this morning. But I'm recording a little bit ahead this week so that I can go hang out with some friends. We're going to a casino. It's the same friends that it was his 21st birthday. That was like his 21st birthday wish. So we're going to a casino to all chill. Jeez, okay. Coughing. What are they running here? A fire deck. I'm assuming this is going to be Charizard, which is fine. It'll be either that or like... Okay, so I'm unfortunately going first, which does not help me. I don't have anything to draw here. Hopefully this isn't a Charizard deck, but we'll see. Okay, they're gonna Pokeball here, which is to be expected, and then probably what? Hit me with... Yeah, we want to start powering up this Arbok on the bench here. Okay, so they have Magmar as well. So they're doing 30. So the question is here, we have 2 X speeds, and they have Sabrina. So do I want to just attach energy? Are we gonna die? Heatmore doesn't have an evolution. Magmar can do 80 if they have Blaine, but they shouldn't be able to do it next turn. So I'm gonna X speed out here into Ekans. We are going to bite with Ekans, and then next turn I will evolve it into Arbok. It's gonna take 30 damage, but that should be okay. We should have some potions here. Professor's Research, that's fine. Okay. They need to play something else on the bench. Oh, they're hand scoping me, so they know what I have. I'm assuming they're gonna red card me, yeah. That's fine. Alright. That's a rough one. Okay, so we'll Pokeball here. Good lord. I don't know what to do. We'll X speed out into coughing. Retreat here. And then we'll use our potion on you. And then we will... Yeah, we'll Pokeball. We might as well. We don't have a whole lot going on here. We got our other Ekans. So now it's just about waiting for the Arbok to come out again. We need the Arbok. Okay. Arbok or Weezing would be nice. I would take either at this point. Oh my goodness, brother. This is crazy. So we'll have 2 Ekans ready to go. I'm not going to Sabrina them yet. I don't know what to do here. Yeah, suffocating gas. We might have to take this one to coughing here if they have a Giovanni. I don't know how to get out of this. Like, I just can't draw anything. We don't have either Weezing. We haven't gotten a professor's research yet. Like, come on. That's fine if I can draw an Ekans, but I can't, or an Arbok. I can't draw a freaking Arbok. I'm gonna take a chance here because we don't have an X speed. Yes. Okay, perfect. We will, I'm assuming what's gonna happen though is, well, it should be fine. So they can't get out of this turn. So we'll corner down to 60, and then even if they find a way, they can't kill me this turn. There's no way. Okay, so they have Moltres, which is fine. But they can't retreat, so they're losing a point here. And then I think what their plan is to power up Sizzlipede. Or send a Scorch now. Okay. So they're doing 50, which is fine. Okay, so what do we have here then? Let's Professor's Research. Bang, bang. A Weezing and an Arbok, that's perfect. So we'll Weezing here. We will Arbok over here. Now, we can retreat with this Arbok, not die with this Arbok next turn, and then we'll try something like that maybe. Is this Arbok guaranteed to die next turn? I don't think this Arbok dies next turn. They could put Heatmore in, attach an energy, and then kill it. So we will retreat out into this Arbok, and we will just hit him with the corner. So that's all good in the hood here. Question is, what are we doing? Okay, so if I can knock this Moltres out, which I don't have a Giovanni for, unfortunately, and they probably have a potion. Are they trying to Heat Blast here? Is that kind of the plan? Okay, that's all fine and dandy. So they're gonna have 140, unfortunately. They could hit me for 70 next turn, but they won't be able to kill me. Which is what we kind of want here. So if we just hit corner, they're gonna be down to 80, and then we can corner them again next turn with that Arbok. He's only got 1 point here. Could Sabrina me, which wouldn't be ideal, but he can't Sabrina and Giovanni, so Weezing would be okay. Okay, so they are potioning here, which is fine. Are they potioning twice? No, just once. So they're gonna be down. They're gonna be down to 40 here. And my question is, right, I don't have any healing, so is there any real need to not... So they can't retreat next turn. And we can sacrifice an Arbok. So I think I'm just going to corner again. The only problem here is I don't have a Giovanni. So if they get back up to 60, they might win. But let's see if we can just keep them from... So it's going to be Weezing. And right now, Moltres is in range for getting hit. And it can't retreat, which is fine. So they're taking out the Arbok. And then we'll put in a Weezing here. And this should pretty much end the game because we are going to be able to... We'll attach an energy here. We will gas leak it. And then we will tackle it. And that should be just enough to win the game. Bang, bang, bang. Look at that. Oh, this Arbok deck is so fun, man. If you can get it set up and get them to not be able to retreat. Oh, it's so nice. So very nice. A nice win with the Arbok deck against a Centiskorch deck, which was very interesting. It was nice to see that. Should we jump into another one? We'll just hop right on in. Let's just jump into a second match. Yeah, I just really enjoy when you can corner them, you know, in a two-shot scenario and they can't quite one-shot you. There are some things that can, of course, one-shot an Arbok. Like, you got to play it a little bit smart, but... Okay, we're going second, so we can attach an energy first, which would be huge. They're playing a Psychic deck, which is even better. Perfect, and we'll start. Question is it a... Alakazam deck or a Mewtwo deck? I think those are really the only two options. It is a Mewtwo deck. He's only got Mewtwo out right now. Okay. Alright. That is totally fine. Totally fine. The tough part about this is they are going to have Gardevoir. They are going to be able to power up a second Mewtwo very, very quickly. All right, so we can attack. We do get Ekans, which is awesome. They aren't going to be able to hit me next turn, so well, let's see what we get here, actually. We'll Pokeball. Okay, we got the other Ekans, which is by no means bad. Let me save the Professor's Research. So I will play both of these guys down, and then we will just start swinging on this Mewtwo, I guess. This will do 40 per hit, which is super nice. This is the early damage that is nice about this deck against Mewtwo. So they won't be able to attack this turn. They have a Kirlia, so we have to be careful about that. They're potioning, which is fine. I mean, I don't know why they would potion there. I would save that for a little bit later, but totally fine. I'm assuming... Okay, so they're not doing anything else because they can't. Let me Professor's Research here real quick. Bang. Bang. We got another Coughing. That's not quite what I wanted. So we'll start powering up one of the Ekans. And we will just... He's not going to be able to take me out this turn. But if that Kirlia turns into a Gardevoir this particular turn, we might be in trouble. We might be in trouble. Yeah. Okay, so they still aren't going to be able to kill me this turn. But we are going to have to start working on something here. We're going to have to start cooking up something. We should be okay. We might have to put something else into range of being able to... I don't need a Pokeball. That's just not what I need. We're going to power up the other Arbok. We can... I'm assuming it's going to Sabrina, and if that happens... Well, they're probably... Okay, let me... See, here's the thing. They're gonna use Psychic Sphere and not discard energy this turn, and we don't want that. I'm gonna use both my potions here and kind of hope that it makes them... I'm hoping they don't have a Giovanni in hand, but I have some weird feeling they might have a Giovanni in hand. So I'm going to pull this back and put Coughing out and hope that they either Sabrina me back into the other Coughing or use Side Drive here and take out this Coughing. They're gonna be able to use this every turn, unfortunately, which is where this is going to get rough. But what we can do is... Okay, so it's using Side Drive. So it did 150. That's totally fine. They got their point. If they don't have another Mewtwo out, which is amazing. The problem I'm having is this. There we go. That's what we needed. So we can Arbok here and corner. And then unfortunately, I'm not going to use the Pokeball, and we don't have Weezing to pull back. It's going to bring it down to 50. So, and they only have one potion left. So he either retreats next turn or we take out a Mewtwo. That's kind of what I'm hoping here. Okay, so it's got its other Mewtwo in hand now. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be a struggle. This is gonna be a struggle. A Sabrina would be huge when this Mewtwo comes out. If I can get a Sabrina and Sabrina into something else and not let him retreat, then we can win here. The question is how. Okay. Yeah, so they're gonna take out this Coughing, and then their Mewtwo is gonna die, and we need to kind of hope for a Sabrina here. Okay, so yeah, that's to be expected. I don't have any way to draw. We've already used a Sabrina, right? So we're looking for the second one here, and oh, we got Weezing. We actually haven't used a Sabrina. Sabrina there would have been huge. Okay, they can't take me out next turn. The problem is they're gonna be able to take me out the turn after. So we'll just... Okay, well, we'll put this in. We'll corner it. There goes the Mewtwo. So we have 2 points now. They're not gonna be able to kill me this turn. The question is does this Sabrina come out? We need a Sabrina. Another Sabrina or the other Arbok. Either would be massive, I think, at this point. Well, we can't take a knockout is kind of the problem. So if we get the other Arbok, we might retreat. This is going to be tough. We kind of need Sabrina here. Sabrina is kind of make or break here. Didn't get it. Did not quite get the... Yeah, we didn't get what we needed. That is unfortunate, but I really, really like this deck. I mean, that is a match against a Mewtwo EX deck that got set up pretty early, I would say. And we were able to, I mean, fight with it till the end. So I'm going to keep it to just those 2 games for this episode. I just wanted to show off this deck a little bit. I think this deck is so fun. Like some of these decks where you can lock them into place, keep them from using supporters. Like, it's not that it makes the game, like, it's not that those decks are amazing, but it's just if you're the type of person that gets a little overwhelmed with thinking about like all the cards that they could play on their next turn. Do they have a Giovanni in their hand? Do they have this, right? Then you could play Gengar to lock them out of supporters. Oh, they're gonna retreat and do this and put this Pokemon here. Can they kill me next turn? Well, it's a lot easier to think through that if, hey, I lock them into place, they can only attack with that Pokemon. So Really cool card there from Arbok. I'm gonna try to use some of these off meta decks. I'm still building some stuff. I promise I have the Alakazam episode coming later this week. I just want to try to show off like a couple decks in that episode. I'm super excited for that deck. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode. Peace.